Shark attacks. After the premiere of the infamous movie Jaws, these rare occurrences seem to be one of the main deterrents from people entering the water. The idea of an animal lurking in the depths, waiting to devour innocent beachgoers, can send chills down the back of even the most experienced swimmer. But is this really how sharks operate? Sharks are apex ocean predators that have hunted in our oceans since before the time of the dinosaurs, and they're only doing what they've done for countless millennia to survive. One species is especially dangerous to humans as it can inhabit both freshwater and marine environments, and as a medium-sized shark, this species can fit just about anywhere people can. That's right. The bull shark makes up a significant portion of shark attacks on humans, and today I'm headed out to find out just how deadly their bites truly are. How? By getting in the water with them without a cage. My name is Jack, and I've dedicated my entire life to traveling all over the globe to find the strangest and most dangerous creatures alive. I'm willing to get in close where others wouldn't dare in order to uncover and share the truth about even our most feared and misunderstood animals. Today is no different. I'm headed out smack dab in the middle of Shark Week to investigate the behavior and the bite of the fearsome bull shark. Let's dive right in. Well, folks, I'm sure that you've seen maybe in the past few weeks that there's been quite a few shark attacks in and around the Gulf of Mexico and off the coast of Florida. And it is summertime. And not only that, but I'm filming this right smack dab in the middle of Shark Week. Now, why are there so many shark attacks happening? Like, what is the deal? Well, friends, I'm here to find out. I'm here to find out just how dangerous sharks can be, in particular, how dangerous bull sharks are. And right now I'm headed to not just go look at bull sharks, but to get into the water with them and dive amongst them. So we're gonna get headed out. We are really close to the dock, maybe 5-minute drive. And then it's about an hour of a boat ride out about 2-3 miles out into the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, where we soon shall be surrounded by hopefully a fair bit of bull sharks. So stay tuned. Maybe we can answer some questions. Maybe we can find some stuff out about bull shark behavior. And hopefully we can get back out of the water unscathed. But let's keep going, folks. During the summer months, thousands upon thousands of sharks move up Florida's coast as part of a migration event to head to areas more suitable for breeding. This means that our coastal vacations can line up with heightened shark activity. With more sharks and people in the water, the risk for bites does increase as the two groups are much more likely to run into each other. Now, you may have seen plenty of news circulating about shark attacks this year, and I'm curious to see how likely these animals are to pursue us humans. But we'll have to board a boat and get out into open water to see how many sharks we're dealing with this time of year. We're headed out. We're about to get on the boat. It's gonna be sick. Turn it around. Here we go. This is the crew. Just the three of us, baby. Private tour. Let's go. What's up? Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Which one of us is gonna die? Place your bets in the comments below.
Who's gonna get eaten by a shark? Comment below, let us know. As we watch the Florida coastline disappear and the seemingly endless horizon of the Atlantic Ocean engulf us, I can't help but feel we've transitioned into another world. One not of cars or buildings or people, but an ancient domain ruled by a prehistoric balance. Sharks are the rulers of these open waters, and it is no secret as to why. Sharks are equipped with an endless rotation of rows of sharp teeth. Additionally, they are equipped with a powerful bite force. Bull sharks are among some of the most powerful, as proportionally, they have one of the most powerful bites in the shark world. Even a great white of the same size could have some difficulty keeping up with the bull shark's impressive bite pressure. We're headed As we drop a crate of fish parts deep into the water below our boat, sharks immediately come to investigate. An inquisitive sandbar shark is among the first to show interest, but it is quickly followed by the species I'm after today, an impressive bull shark. It's time to get into the water. Wish me luck.
All right, folks, we're getting ready. I'm gonna hop in. We've already got some sharks here. It's gonna be good. See you on the other side.
Once in the water, we are a part of the shark's world. As long as we maintain awareness and eye contact with these animals, we're perceived as another predator and potential threat. Even larger sharks won't dare to approach us if we stand our ground. Quickly, the water fills with impressive numbers of bull sharks, all trying to pinpoint where the smell of fish is coming from. These large and powerful animals use acute senses to navigate their world, but sometimes this can get them into trouble. Often, shark bites occur close to shore in much murkier water than this. When sharks pick up on faint electrical signals with sensitive organs, they may try to test a bite to see if this mystery object is edible. Sadly, even a test bite from a shark can easily become fatal for us humans, as even if the shark decides it's not interested in finishing the job, the injury could still lead to us bleeding out and death. Most sharks feed on fish considerably smaller than themselves, which generally leaves us humans off the menu. It's important to note, however, that sharks are opportunistic hunters and will take advantage of prey that's easily accessible.
So the majority of sharks and the vast majority of their range and species are feeding on smaller fish. So they really have no interest in feeding on you or me. So they're not out to eat us. They're not out to consume us. However, the shark only has one appendage that it uses to explore the outside world. And you might have guessed it, that's the mouth, right? So a lot of times sharks will come up very inquisitive and they'll go to gnaw on something or just lightly put it on their mouth. Sometimes they'll go for a full bite before deciding that that's not what they're interested in. Now that's not the fault of the shark. That's just the only way they have of perceiving the world around them or perceiving potential predator or potential prey. So they're constantly kind of scanning and searching around. They're very sensitive animals. They're very in tune with their electrosensory organs. So they're very good at picking up these tiny little infinitesimal stimulus. And they can pick that up and sense it. So sharks in general are not out to just come right out the door and slam you. They're very inquisitive, very cautious animals. And once you understand that, you're able to get into the water. You're able to see these animals for what they are.
Pound for pound, bull sharks have one of the strongest bite forces of any species at an impressive 1,300 pounds per square inch. Although these sharks max out at around 10 or so feet, these sharks are far from harmless. Most agree that the bull shark is the third most dangerous species, second only to the much larger tiger and great white shark. With the larger two vastly unable to access rivers and freshwater systems that connect to the ocean, bull sharks certainly are more common in areas where people are swimming. Their powerful bite, accompanied by their seemingly endless rows of sharp teeth, makes these sharks an intimidating species to swim alongside. But I'm curious, other than instances where these sharks are testing bites, how likely would they be to attack when they actually know what you are?
There are so many sharks here. So many bull sharks. It is amazing. We've got really up close and personal with quite a few of these magnificent and large bull sharks. These are some of the largest I've ever seen. This is awesome stuff.
Like I've mentioned, sharks see us humans as large and potentially dangerous animals, and when we have our heads in the water and watch the sharks, they are extremely hesitant to get too close. Now, shark behavior is similar to most other large predators. They are quick to avoid potentially dangerous interactions. If a shark is injured by hunting something dangerous, they could be unable to continue hunting, and they would slowly starve. Because of this, even large sharks are not likely to pursue what looks like potentially threatening prey. Keeping eye contact with sharks in open water can help establish that you are a large ocean predator that is not worth messing with. Although their bites could easily kill a human being, they aren't likely to get close enough to try if they feel that they could be hurt as well. This is very important to keep in mind when you're in the water.
These are important animals. These are keystone animals. These animals are pivotal in the survival of not only our other aquatic species, but the survival of the health of these ecosystems that we directly depend on to survive. These are really, really important animals. And the way that we have this stigma in our minds about them is no good. Because if we can't all gather and rally together to protect these sharks, then we're destabilizing these ocean ecosystems that we depend on for oxygen, for food, and for other resources. And that's no good, folks. That's no good. These sharks are so important. They're not aggressive. They're not out to get you. They're not out to bite you. They're not just infesting these waters. This is their home. This is where they live, right? They're not infesting these reefs. They're not infesting these waters. They're living there and they're serving an important purpose there. And that's why we need sharks. So I'm hoping that you can see the behavior of these bull sharks and these other sharks here in this video, and you can have your eyes open. Hey, these aren't some scary monster movie, crazy shark propaganda, horrible things, right? These are important creatures, important animals, and we need to not only respect them, but appreciate the roles that they serve in the wild.
Now you may be asking, so Jack, how deadly is the bite of a bull shark? In short, incredibly deadly. Even a small bite to an arm or a leg could sever major arteries, easily leading to death by bleeding out. Their sharp teeth and powerful bite force is more than capable of removing limbs or even lethal amounts of flesh from wherever they bite. But just how likely is this to actually happen? Watching horror movies or overhyped Shark Week specials can make these animals seem like mindless drones, beelining straight towards us the second we hit the water. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Sharks are complex, intelligent hunters that rely on a plethora of fine-tuned senses to navigate the world in which they live. While they may possess a powerful and potentially deadly bite, they have evolved it to hunt their prey first and foremost. By being aware of your surroundings, avoiding swimming next to people who are fishing from shore, and keeping an eye on weather conditions and times of day where shark activity could be heightened, you can greatly decrease your risk of harm. The ocean is where sharks live, and we desperately depend on them to regulate the stability and health of our marine ecosystems. There is always a risk when entering the water that borders our two worlds, but I hope this video was able to show you all a different side to sharks. Just because an animal is potentially deadly, that does not mean that they are out to kill you. After a more than successful dive, it was time to get out of the water.
Yeah, GoPro died.
Like an elephant seat.
Woo, baby! Yes, success. I hope you all enjoyed coming along with me on this fantastic shark adventure. Let me know if you were nervous for me at any point, and of course let me know if you'd like to see more shark videos in the future. Be sure to tune in next week for the next upload, but until then, my friends, take care of yourselves and have a happy Shark Week.